Hey friends. A lot of times, the media hypes up AI as this far-off technology that will one day take over the world. But the truth is, AI is already here and it's being used in tons of practical ways to make businesses more efficient and our day-to-day lives easier. Let's take a look at some real examples. First up is a cool company called Orbum that is using AI to help chicken farmers. Here's the situation. In the poultry industry, male chicks are killed right after hatching because they can't lay eggs and don't grow as large as females. This results in around 7 billion male chicks being killed per year worldwide. But Orbum has developed an AI system that can determine a chick's gender when it's still an embryo inside the egg. The way it works is they use something called magnetic resonance imaging, or MRI, to get super detailed scans of the eggs. Then the AI analyzes the images to identify males and females based on small differences in their anatomy. This lets farmers remove the male eggs before hatching, so they don't have to kill any chicks after birth. Such an amazing solution that uses AI to help solve an ethical problem in farming. Another area where AI is making a big impact is in waste and recycling facilities. Did you know over 300 fires break out at these facilities every year in the UK alone? Most are caused by dangerous items like batteries getting into the waste stream. AI camera systems can now identify hazardous materials on conveyor belts and alert workers before anything bad happens. This prevents tons of potential explosions and fires. I also learned about a cool startup called Autogen AI that is using AI to automate bid and tender writing. When companies want to win contracts from governments or other businesses, they have to submit long, complex bids explaining why they should get the job. Writing these bids takes a ton of time and effort. But Autogen AI's AI scans through past bids and documents to learn patterns and then generates new bids automatically. This saves smaller companies money on operational costs so they can be more competitive. The key to Autogen AI's solution and all these other AI applications is that they focus on simplifying really complex, tedious tasks that humans aren't very good at. Like reading through millions of legal documents to find key evidence. Or analyzing mountains of medical research to identify new treatments. AI can process way more data way faster than we can. So for lawyers, AI tools are game changers for managing cases and doing document review. In healthcare, AI can spot anomalies in scans and lab results to assist doctors in making diagnoses. The hope is that combining AI's data superpowers with human expertise will improve accuracy and efficiency across many industries. As AI advances, we're seeing completely new types of jobs and companies emerge too. Positions like AI trainers, machine learning engineers, and data labelers. And startups focusing just on building custom AI solutions for different business needs. The key for existing companies is figuring out how to best incorporate AI into their operations before competitors do. The future possibilities of AI are endless, but too often the media focuses on the fears and hype. The reality is that AI is already here, quietly working behind the scenes to optimize supply chains, improve quality control, lower operational costs, catch errors, and generally make our lives a little easier. Thanks to the rapid pace of innovation, these practical applications of AI will only continue to grow. So in summary, AI is already solving real-world problems like identifying the gender of unborn chicks to prevent unnecessary culling, spotting hazardous materials in waste streams to avoid fires and explosions, automating complex bid writing to save time and money, processing volumes of data to assist in legal cases, medical diagnosis, and more. As we look to the future, AI will become integrated into more and more industries. Companies that strategically adopt these technologies will have a clear competitive advantage. But it's important that we focus the incredible abilities of AI on practical solutions that improve lives. The media often talks about AI in terms of doomsday scenarios or utopias. But the reality is AI is just a tool, one that holds enormous promise if we apply it thoughtfully. I'm excited to see entrepreneurs and businesses harness AI to solve meaningful problems and create real value. The New York Times recently filed a blockbuster lawsuit against AI startup OpenAI over its viral chatbot ChatGPT. This legal battle raises critical questions around copyright, fair use, and the impacts of emerging technologies like AI on the media landscape. The New York Times is one of the most influential newspapers globally, renowned for its investigative reporting and Pulitzer Prize-winning journalism since 1851. OpenAI is a San Francisco AI research firm launched in 2015, gaining attention for advanced machine learning models like GPT-3 and DALL-E that can generate remarkably human-like text and images. OpenAI's latest sensation ChatGPT, launched end of 2022, is a conversational chatbot capable of answering questions, summarizing concepts, and crafting essays, poems, and more, though it does sometimes make factual mistakes. Lawsuit details. In late January, The Times filed a federal lawsuit alleging OpenAI copied millions of Times articles without permission to train its AI, violating the Times copyrights at an unprecedented scale. The Times contends that while some academic copying may qualify as fair use under copyright law, OpenAI has gone too far by reproducing huge volumes of Times stories and content. The Times seeks undisclosed monetary damages and aims to prevent OpenAI from future unlicensed copying. OpenAI defends its practices as protected fair use, though it hasn't formally responded yet. Core issues around copyright and fair use. This lawsuit centers on complex questions around copyright and fair use in the AI era. Copyright law grants creators control over reproducing, distributing, and adapting their original works, with some limits. News articles generally have copyright protections. The fair use doctrine permits using copyrighted materials for certain purposes like commentary, criticism, research, without needing permission. Fair use depends on factors like the purpose and character of the use, the nature of the copyrighted work, the amount copied, the economic impact on the copyright holder. Past cases have seen aggregators and search engines prevail on fair use arguments around indexing snippets of text or creating thumbnail images to enhance accessibility. But The Times alleges OpenAI crossed the line by copying full articles on a massive scale without adding new meaning. OpenAI maintains its training practices qualify as protected fair use. Implications for journalism and technology. This landmark lawsuit carries huge stakes for both the media and tech industries. A loss for OpenAI could constrain AI progress by limiting unlicensed use of text for training. But a defeat for The Times may enable unrestrained AI copying of news content. Applying long-standing copyright law to emerging technologies like AI poses big challenges. Striking the right balance between protecting creators and enabling innovation is a complex balancing act. For news outlets, AI chatbots represent both opportunities around personalization and distribution, but also an existential threat if bots displace human journalists entirely. As The Times asserts its rights, media companies may need to adapt to an AI world, while finding ways to sustain original reporting. Looking ahead, this case will shape how our legal system governs AI's vast data needs. But AI seems certain to transform the media landscape with or without this lawsuit's resolution. Conclusion. In summary, the high-profile New York Times versus OpenAI lawsuit has profound implications at the intersection of tech, copyright, and creativity. As machine learning advances, we need policies that spark innovation while respecting creator rights. This case offers no simple answers, but will no doubt resonate powerfully for years to come. Balancing emerging technologies with established rights and protections raises critical challenges. But finding solutions requires engaging with complex questions around AI, copyright, and our information ecosystem. This lawsuit provides a spark igniting essential conversations about our shared digital future. That wraps up this overview on some of the practical ways artificial intelligence is making an impact right now. Let me know in the comments if you have any direct experience with AI in the workplace or questions about how these technologies are evolving. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest AI videos. Thanks friends.